Looking live to I-5 in Seattle, things appear to be smooth sailing, getting in and out of the city. But if it overall feels like your commute is getting longer every day, new data supports that you might be right. Since the pandemic hit, many drivers enjoyed faster commutes in and out of the city because a lot of workers were still at home. But workers are returning to the office these days. It's been about a month since Amazon started requiring its workers to return downtown at least 3 days a week. And data from INRIX shows traffic has gotten worse since then. In fact, down to pre-pandemic levels in some cases. Let's take one drive, for example. Let's say you're on I-90 East Gate to Seattle. In 2019, the average speed, 39 miles per hour. Just over a month ago, drivers 45 miles per hour when people were out of the office. But after Amazon returned to work, 29 miles per hour is the average on I-90, indicating there are more cars on the roads. Let's do another one. I-5 to Tacoma, from Tacoma to Seattle, that busy stretch. The average speed used to be 36 miles per hour. Today, with all the return to office mandates, speeds down to 32 miles per hour on average, according to INRIX. The 520 floating bridge, another noticeably slower commute for a lot of you. According to INRIX, speeds dropped from 42 miles per hour pre-pandemic to just 30 miles per hour on average. That's a significant slowdown day to day. Public transit also is seeing increased ridership. King County Metro says ridership is up. The monthly number of passengers, 15,000 more between April and May, 45,000 more since last year. So anecdotally, you think, well, of course, more people are going back to the office. But this traffic data really proves things are slowing down significantly on those big routes.
I think when you look at 520, that's one place where it was like crickets, during the pandemic, and even right after the pandemic ended, it was nobody was traveling on 520. And now these days,
collected far fewer tolls too to support that. So.
Yeah. So what are you seeing?
It changed really quickly, like you mentioned. Things were slowly picking up, but once Amazon came back, you saw like those drive times on 520 and I-90. They take the same amount of time now. Usually, you could save some time there, and then coming into Seattle, it's just a mess. And it's not just on I-5. If you try to take First Avenue, like between like 8 and 10 a.m., just be prepared for a long wait.
Because you're feeling it too. You see the slowdown.
Oh yeah,
for
3
sure.
days a week at least. I see the slowdown. Like basically Tuesday through Thursday, Wednesday being the busiest day from just doing traffic every day.
Yeah.